Every family has a choice: follow the herd or carve their own path. This is the Lone Wolf Podcast. Are you ready to stray from the pack?
Welcome to the Lone Wolf Podcast. Hello!
Okay. Very important question.
Okay.
Are you a pumpkin spice girly?
I am not a pumpkin spice girly.
Have you had pumpkin spice though?
Oh yeah, I have. I mean, it's
But
good.
tell me what kind. Like
you mean where would I typically?
yeah,
get
like if I say
spice from?
pumpkin spice, what makes you think of pumpkin spice?
Obviously, the first thing that comes to mind is like a coffee or a latte or like Starbucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you had pumpkin spice not at Starbucks?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well then maybe you are a pumpkin spice girly. I'm just saying. I used to not be a pumpkin spice girly.
Okay.
Thought it was kind of gross.
Mhm.
I am now.
A pumpkin spice girly.
For sure, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Since when? Like what happened?
A couple of years ago. I had it the right way.
Okay.
Honestly.
Where was it from?
Mm,
Brew.
I was going to say, I think it was True Brew.
I think I remember you getting that last year from True Brew.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a go-to for you,
Mhm.
you and Katie.
Well, I realized that I love like fall spices. Like I love cardamom,
Right.
nutmeg, cinnamon. Like I love those things.
You love everything about fall.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Always have.
Yeah.
That for sure I always have. But the
Right.
pumpkin part, I was always a little like, meh. You know what I think really set it off actually?
What?
Trader Joe's pumpkin pie ice cream.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was kind of your thing for
That
a while.
ice cream slaps.
See, I wasn't a big fan of it.
No, you were though.
It was all right. I mean, it wasn't like my favorite. I was not I'm not a pumpkin spice guy.
Okay, it was freaking delicious though.
Okay.
It really
well,
was. It's so good.
It is good. I'm not
It's
saying
fantastic.
it's bad. I'm just saying it
Yeah.
wasn't like my thing. It wasn't like my shit.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Well, so I ordered this protein powder from this company that I've been wanting to try for a long time. And I'm not going to name it just because I still think that what she's doing is awesome and
Right.
I love her brand.
Okay.
It's just this flavor. I'm
Yeah.
like, I should have ordered different.
Is it pumpkin spice?
Yeah, she just came out with a pumpkin spice
And you bought it.
and I bought it and it's a really big bag and they don't
Is that
do
what's
returns.
on the counter down there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
And I did. Granted, the scoop is huge.
Okay.
Like one serving is like, so
Big.
I'm going to try like half tomorrow.
Okay.
Then I was thinking about maybe like adding like chai. Like I have that really good loose leaf chai
Yeah.
tea that I have.
Yeah.
Just thinking about maybe doing like combo with it. I don't know. I'm going to try my best to make it work. If that doesn't work, I was thinking maybe I would try making ice cream
Ooh,
with it.
with the protein?
Mm-hmm.
That could be good.
Could be good.
Yeah.
Or like those or something like gelatin marshmallow. I don't know. I will figure out a way to use it.
I have
But
no doubt you will.
and the ingredients were great. It had all the spices that I like, but the pumpkin is so heavy.
Oh.
And it just tastes like you're eating like a root vegetable. And it just
Sometimes the protein powders can be too strong flavor-wise.
they really
Like,
can.
remember we got the cinnamon one? Or it was like cinnamon roll?
Yeah.
I hated it.
I know I don't really like
Hated
it.
it.
I think it's the stevia,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like stevia and stuff. And I would love to avoid it, to be honest. But it's in like freaking everything.
Yeah.
Like any sort of like electrolyte protein powder, like the supplement stuff, they all have stevia.
When it's stevia is supposed to be like a healthy alternative sweetener, right?
Debatable.
It's so strong. It makes me wonder like what
I really think that any like zero sugar sweetener is not actually healthy.
Probably not good for
Because if
you.
your brain tastes sweet,
Yeah, then it starts to trick your body into
well, and it's gonna
processing
make
it that way.
it's gonna make your body think that it needs to process something sweet, but then that's not. It's absent. Like
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like the health and wellness community has been going back and forth on the stevia for some time.
Yeah.
But it has a taste. I don't love it. Did you hear though? Equip. That's where we get like our protein.
Yeah.
We were doing the chocolate collagen from there in our
Right.
coffee for a
Right.
while. They are releasing, I think it's only the vanilla, but their vanilla protein powder, they're doing I don't know if it's an addition, like they're gonna have both, or if they're replacing it completely,
Okay.
but a new formulation with no stevia.
Oh,
I know.
for Equip?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Yeah, I was kind of pumped.
That's kind of cool.
So
Just don't get the cinnamon roll flavor
I
again.
got to figure out how to get through 5 pounds of pumpkin spice protein powder, and then I'm definitely gonna go try Equip.
Fucking 5 pounds?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just being a dick.
Yes, it didn't seem like that much.
No, but it's a lot if you
Yeah.
don't think it tastes very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I saw this thing the other day. I
Okay.
see this circulate like every time this year. As we're going into like fall time. And
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but like a girl and her Starbucks pumpkin spice latte or her like Diet Coke is like the it factor.
Oh, it's just always trending.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's yeah, and it has just for like
It's
years.
just always been a
It
thing.
doesn't die.
Right.
Okay, well I'm gonna kill it for you all right now. Ready?
Here we go.
Buckle up. Okay, so this is a comparison of like random things that I feel like you would know would have a lot of sugar in them.
Okay.
And it's equal parts to how much sugar is in, and
A
it's not
drink.
just Starbucks. I think it's also like Dutch Bros and a couple other things, but yeah. Okay. I'm going to make you guess.
All right.
A Starbucks Grande
Okay.
pumpkin spice latte.
Okay. How many?
How many Oreos?
Like how many is it equivalent
Uh-huh.
to? 5.
How many grams of sugar do you think?
I don't know how many grams of sugar in an Oreo. But
In the drink.
in the
Guess like in the
drink?
drink.
I mean, what's a lot? What's a lot of sugar? It's 100
I
grams.
forget you're the sugar guy that you don't know you don't know these comparisons.
What's a lot though? Like what would be like an
I'm pretty
excessive
sure
amount?
like I don't want to say this because I'm probably going to be wrong, but I'm pretty sure your like daily intake of sugar is somewhere between like 30 and 45 grams of sugar
Okay.
for like an
it's gotta
entire
be-
day
It's got to be more than that in the one serving of like the drink.
in one drink.
Yeah.
Okay, guess.
50 grams.
Nice. 50 grams of sugar.
For real?
Yep.
Got it.
It's 10 and a half Oreos.
Oh my God.
Uh-huh.
That's unreal.
And people go and drink this for breakfast.
That's crazy.
Isn't that insane?
God.
Okay, let's keep going.
Okay.
Starbucks. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I've had this one, and it's
good.
It's pretty good.
Well, I mean, it's literally a dessert. So
yes, I mean, I had this 2 or 3 years ago. I would
Okay.
never touch it now,
Right.
but this one hurts. This is funny because we were actually in a previous episode just talking about how you would eat like a sleeve of Oreos and had Chips Ahoy cookies, and you're like, okay, so you should be able to crush this. Come on.
I mean, I wasn't reading the.
I was gonna say
I
there's
wasn't reading the labels on that.
you wouldn't have been reading them if you were
Just
reading labels.
eating it,
Okay, a Starbucks Grande iced pumpkin cream chai.
That's a real drink.
And it's yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Let's say
How many Chips Ahoy cookies?
Grande, probably 8.
Okay, how many grams of sugar?
70.
66 grams of sugar.
Damn.
12 Chips Ahoy cookies.
Wow. What did I say? 8?
You said 8.
Okay.
I gotta look really quick though.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, I had to look this up really quick. So it's the recommended daily intake of sugar is different depending on what source you're looking at. I had the number 25 in my head for women. I know it's different so the American Heart Association says, and we know how much we trust all these things, says no more than 25 grams of added sugar per day for women.
Okay.
No more than 36 grams per day for men.
Okay.
And then the U.S. dietary guidelines, it says for someone eating 2,000 calories a day, you want added sugar, and this is only added sugar,
right,
to be less than 10% of daily calories. So that would be 50 grams. That's 12 teaspoons of added sugar.
Oh my God.
This is what it's saying is like your daily intake, 12 teaspoons of added sugar.
Okay.
Which is astronomical, in my opinion.
That's a lot.
These drinks have
excessive
30 to 50% more than your daily intake,
but
which is already too high.
And the crazy thing is that is looked at as like, oh, that's just a fun drink. It's okay to get it. Like you could get that daily.
Yeah.
Like they sell it as like a come get your drink daily.
Have you ever been on like TikTok during the fall?
Oh, it's
everybody's like, got my pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
Just
literally killing yourself.
It's insane.
Or just making yourself fat and wondering why you're not losing weight.
And making yourself feel miserable too. Can you imagine?
Just a crash.
Not good.
Yeah. Not great.
Okay, next one. Now we're on Dutch Bros.
Okay.
This one's scary. I'm going to end on this one because
Okay.
if this doesn't scare you, I don't know what else will.
I
Okay.
already feel like Dutch Bros is going to be astronomically worse.
Ooh, Dutch Bros is scary. Okay. A Dutch Bros medium
Okay.
caramel pumpkin brulee shake.
Dutch Bros medium caramel pumpkin brulee shake. That just sounds like, that sounds god awful.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay. How many fun size Snickers?
What's the fun size? Is that like the inch long ones?
Like, yeah. I don't, like the Halloween ones.
Probably like 20.
Okay. How many grams of sugar? I don't think you're even going to be able to guess this.
90.
So it's 18 fun size Snickers.
I said 20. That's pretty good.
146 grams of sugar.
You're kidding me. That's insane.
146 grams of sugar.
God, imagine gulping that thing. The thing is like I used to drink stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
And you wonder afterwards why your body feels like terrible.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Insane.
That's absolutely insane.
And what's wild is I don't drink Starbucks anymore, but when I used to drink it more, I swear, like I would go weeks without it. And then I would randomly be like, you know what? A Starbucks sounds good. And I would go and get a Starbucks. I would crave it for the whole week after.
Yeah.
Like I swear they like lace it with.
Yeah.
But even if they don't, it's probably just the sugar.
I mean, you and I both know people that are addicted to Starbucks.
Oh, yeah.
Like that have to have it every single day.
Yep.
Multiple of them a day.
Still today, which blows my mind.
And I'm not going to mention any names, but
yeah. If you're listening, you know who you
you
are.
know who you are.
Yeah. I hope that I changed your mind today.
Not to mention the other ingredients. Like if you're getting the additional, like the oat milk or the almond milk.
If you're having oat milk in there too, it's even scarier.
The seed oils.
I'm assuming that these were all just whole milk.
Right.
Okay, well, now that you guys are all terrified, shall we get into the content?
Now that you understand that, and this is going to be a common theme within our podcast.
Yeah.
We're going to shit on a lot of stuff you like. Sorry.
Be prepared to feel really uncomfortable, okay?
Yeah, it's just the way it is.
So for those who are still listening, welcome. Let's talk about birthdays because August and September have passed us by now.
Yep.
And they're very busy months in our household.
Yeah. A lot of birthdays in August.
Yep.
September now.
Everybody except for me.
Added a couple. So
everyone except for me.
Morgan's not until January.
Yeah. I get my own birthday.
Yeah.
Except for everybody's too freaking exhausted by the time we get to January.
And it's after Christmas, so it's like...
Yeah, nobody cares anymore. I get it. It's been my whole life, okay?
We like to celebrate it.
Who's we?
Me and Grizzly.
That's our dog. Okay, so let's think. Holland's first birthday, we were not together yet.
No.
I thought her first birthday was actually really cute.
Yeah.
I absolutely love the pictures I have from her first birthday.
I've seen the pictures. It looked really cute.
And I'm a sucker for birthdays. I really am. I've kind of learned that I learned this like in high school. And for some reason, I always feel like almost like embarrassed admitting it because it feels like selfish.
Right.
But I found that I'm actually somebody who like really likes like gifts.
No, I know you do.
And not big things. I do not like big gestures.
But you're good at it. You're also very good at it. Like,
well, because I like it.
Yeah.
Like I know that to me, I receive thoughtful gifts. It means a lot to me. So then I feel like that's what I need to do for everybody else.
For sure.
And I get like not everybody, like for you, I feel like that's probably not your like cup of tea, but I can't help it.
Because I appreciate because you do like very like unique and things that are like very cool and out of like kind of not something I would be expecting.
Yeah.
And I don't, I try not to like celebrate my birthday.
I know you kind of care less.
I couldn't care
but
less.
I can't help it. I just really, there's just something about a birthday to me where like every day, we've talked about this. Like we do not live our lives on autopilot, but we have to do a lot of the same stuff every single day. You know what I mean? That's just part of life. When it comes to like a birthday, I want that person to feel special. Like it's your birthday. That's a special day to me.
Well, it's like you said, it's kind of just breaking the routine
Yeah.
of like, we can do something a little different.
And make you feel like celebrated, like it's a day
Right.
to be like, we love you, whether this is your birthday, the girl's birthday, whatever. Even like my friends, like I want to make sure that like you have a good day where you feel like, yeah, the
Special.
people around you
Right.
love you and
Yeah.
care about you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I don't
get
know.
that.
I like them.
I get that. Yeah.
So for her first birthday, it was COVID.
Mhm.
So that naturally kind of, weeded out having like a big party and a bunch of people over
Right.
to my house. But also I had just moved here
Mhm.
a handful of months before, so I didn't really have like friends with kids and stuff that I was going to
Right.
invite. So it was just family. And then my friend from Reno did come too, which was really sweet. She
Okay.
came, and then I think we had a couple friends and family like on Zoom. That was
Oh,
like a
really?
big thing during
Yeah.
COVID, was to like Zoom in for stuff.
God, everyone was zooming around.
I know.
Yeah.
Like I think my brother was on there and some other friends
Okay.
and maybe like an aunt and uncle. But anyway, I did it like wildflower themed because I had always called her like my wildflower, even like in pregnancy and stuff. And I got dried wildflowers and I like hung them on the wall like a backdrop. And
Aren't they still in her bedroom?
yeah, now
Yeah.
they're in her bedroom. Like, see,
cute.
I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I got like
They're
this little
cute.
banner that says in a field of roses, I think, be a wildflower, and it's like
Right.
hanging in her room with
Yeah.
yeah. But that's special to me. Like I want to keep those. Like if we move, I want them to go with us, you
Yeah.
know. She doesn't have to always hang them on the wall, but
No, but they look cute on the wall.
yeah. And
I
I
like
got
'em.
her like a cute little outfit and a little like flower crown, and then my aunt made her like a little smash cake, and um Kathy from the dog park,
Yeah.
she came
Yeah.
and got her like a gift, and she actually was really sweet, printed one of the pictures she took of Holland and I and put it on the little canvas, and that's what's in our room
Oh, yeah.
in the corner. That's from
Oh,
Kathy.
she did that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
See, I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was great. It wasn't like a big fancy whatever.
Right.
She got some little gifts. I got the pictures and the sentiments out of it. It was awesome.
It was just like thoughtful stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, birthday number 2 rolls around.
Mhm.
At this point, we are dating.
Yes.
And I'll be honest, if I look back at it, I definitely felt some pressure, self-imposed,
Mhm.
For sure. Like I take accountability of that. It was definitely like self-imposed, but I felt some pressure just because you had a lot of friends that also had kids, and they like did pretty fancy, like big elaborate birthday parties.
Yeah, more traditional, like,
Yeah.
over the top, like
Yeah,
the
balloons
and all the
and
stuff.
yeah, and big party lists and a fancy theme and all that
Right,
stuff.
right.
And I felt kind of like, as I've been like thinking about this, I felt maybe a little bit of pressure, but I also almost felt like, oh, okay, like that's what you do.
Like there was an expectation.
Yeah, like well, and as moms, like you never want to be the mom that like, I don't, we put so much
Yeah.
like pressure on ourselves to like do all the things right.
Right.
That I was like, okay, well, this is the example of birthday parties that I'm around.
Mhm.
I better make sure that that's what I'm giving my kid.
Right. There was a level of like performance that needed to be done.
Yeah, it's performance, which is kind of wild because I don't think there was any part of me that was like, this is what Holland wants.
No, and
this is what she needs.
Like when you like look at it, it kind of takes away from the emphasis on Holland or the child that you're celebrating.
Yeah.
It's not. It really kind of becomes more about the show.
Because to be honest, I mean, 1 is a big birthday, of course. Like that's a big milestone, an exciting one. That one's etched in my memory. 2, not as much. I was in nursing school, so I do remember like some of my like friends from nursing school came and they had kids. Like there was definitely like a bigger invite list, just because I was getting more established. We had your friends and their kids. I did like a gold blow up 2 balloon, and I remember she loved that and thought it was cute.
Yeah.
I have some cute pictures.
Yeah.
And we did like the cake together. So it was actually fairly similar to her first birthday. It was just kind of a bigger invite list.
Right.
And then I think my aunt and I did like a bigger food spread and all of that stuff.
Yeah, a little bit more sprinkles on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the funny thing is for number 3, I like don't even remember it.
Really?
And I think that's to show that I was so focused on the show of it all.
What did we do?
Something at the house for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember though.
Wait, hold on.
3rd birthday.
3? Because she just turned 6. No, so I'm thinking of 5. I remember
pretty-
5.
I have pretty vivid memories of the 2 because I remember we set up the area to do the smash cake.
Which is the same place that I did it as her
yeah.
first. And like 3 and 4 kind of blend together for me. 4, I think it was 4. Yeah, 4 for sure. I don't remember 3.
I don't remember 3 at all.
Was that the year when like everybody got sick like the day before?
It might have been. And we only had like a few people.
I think we did a hippie theme.
That, I think you're right. I have a picture of it.
And she had the little like flare
the
pant.
headband on.
No, that was too groovy, wasn't it?
No. Wait.
No, Wild and 3.
Which one did I wear like the flower?
Yeah, Wild
shirt,
and 3.
And I had like the
Yeah. Instead of
headband.
like Wild and Free, it was Wild and 3. And we had everybody dressed like hippies.
That was it.
But kids got sick before.
Mhm.
And don't get me wrong, I love hosting. I really do. Like, I love opening my home to people. I love cooking food for people. I
Right.
love a good theme.
Yeah.
I love a costume. Like, I love that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I look back at it and like the feeling that I had on her first birthday and even second birthday got a little like diluted
Mhm.
into 3 and 4. Like, the bigger and fancier it got, I feel like the more disconnected I got from the actual event itself.
Yeah. Or like the reason behind it.
Yeah, the reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because then for 4,
Mhm.
we did a bounce house that I didn't measure great for. And you had to like cut half our tree down and
Oh yeah. Branches. That tree kind of sucks anyways.
yeah, it does.
I mean, it's a nice tree. It
Honestly,
sheds quite a bit.
It could use another chop down now. Maybe I need to book another bounce house.
So I'm going to give a little story on that. So we get a bounce house for Holland's birthday, 4th birthday.
4th.
And Morgan decides that she's going to measure the
Mhm.
backyard,
Mhm.
the opening. Our backyard is not big, medium size, relatively small. So I believe it said it needed to be 10 by, what was it, 10 by 12?
You're asking me. Clearly,
No,
I'm not
10
the mathematician.
10 by 15 is what the space needed to be. So Morgan gets her little tape measure and she goes out into the backyard
Mhm.
and she runs it one way.
Yep.
Plenty of space. You know, there's maybe an extra foot on each side. And then she runs it the other way. Perfect. You know, there's plenty of space. It fits within a couple feet.
Perfect.
Um,
Good to go. Purchase.
within that area, where on one side of it you have our covered patio.
Yep.
And then on the other side you have this giant tree that has big arching branches that come all the way over into the space where the jump house would go.
Right.
So Morgan's like, yeah, definitely it'll fit. She orders it. So the day comes. I took her word for it because I figured she measured, and
I conveniently made sure to schedule them to come while I was gone at a hair appointment.
That's right. You weren't even home. So anyways, day comes. They show up with the bounce house. The guy strolls into our backyard and goes, I don't think it's going to fit here. And I'm like, what do you mean? My wife measured. And right when the words came out of my mouth, I was like, shouldn't have said that. It's like, my wife measured. And he kind of just looked at me like, bro. And I was like, well, what do you mean? And he goes, well, how did she measure? And I go, she just told me like there was enough space. It was 10 by 15. And he goes, well, that's great. He goes, but he goes, you also have to measure up because the bounce house has a height.
Mhm.
And so this bounce house had these big
It's
pillars,
like a castle.
like a castle pillars on all 4 ends of it. So I'm like, can we get a different bounce house? No, we're all booked up. If you don't want this one, we're still going to charge you. So of course, my dad brain automatically goes, we're going to make this thing fit.
Yep.
It's the last thing I do.
Mhm.
So then I had to get out literally a saw and I'm sawing branches of our tree. And this guy's like, are you sure you want to cut that down? And I'm like, shut up, dude.
At this point, yeah.
Like, shut your mouth. If you're not going to help me cut these branches down, then shut up. So anyways, I hacked off half of our tree.
And duct taped towels onto
Duct tape towels, and he was like, I was like, is that okay? He's like, yeah, if it pops, like you'll have to pay for it. But and I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm already committed at this point. So.
And while you were doing all of that, I'm at the hair salon and me and my hairdresser are dying.
I
We could
remember.
not stop laughing because we think it's hilarious.
It was kind
But
of funny.
you FaceTime us and you're sweating and you
I was
look so
pissed. I was pissed.
And Shannon, my hairdresser, if she's listening, she's dying right now too. She was like, but Jordan, she measured.
She measured.
I was like, how am I supposed to measure up? Like, my tape measure can only go so high.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
So when your wife tells you that she measured,
Don't believe it.
you got to double measure that.
And here's the thing. Any man listening right now is like, duh.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it was, it was my fault. But the thing is it was
So-
kind of far out. Like, we had to do it in advance. And I think I kind of I assumed, and then the time came and I was like, I completely even forgot about it,
Well,
But anyways, that's the bounce house story. And
it's a good thing I planned the birthday parties then, huh?
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, it worked and she loved it.
she did love it. The
But
kids had a great time.
That year on her birthday, it was like 110 that day, remember? They were all so like
So
beet
hot.
ere and
Oh, yeah.
so hot. We were trying to like
They were
put
still
fans out
jumping.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not for very long. And then they come in and like chug water and then try to
Yeah.
go back out. And yeah. And then we did another bounce house for 5.
That's right.
Yeah, we had
Small.
and I am at this point, I'm 4 weeks postpartum.
That's right.
And I think it's
Yeah.
still a good idea to get a bounce house and invite a bunch of people over and prep food and do the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Part of it, of course, is like, I didn't want to not show up for her birthday just
After
because I had a
bringing a new
baby.
baby into the
Yeah,
world,
like
yeah.
that's not, I
It
don't think
wasn't, that one
would've-
wasn't like too much. It was definitely more than we
It's more than I probably should have
done.
been doing, but
Yeah. But also, I feel like you kind of wanted to socialize, like you've been kind of cooped up in the house,
Yeah,
recovering and
yeah.
all that. So
yeah. And like, of course, excited to like introduce the baby. And,
Mm-hmm.
but the problem is because the previous birthdays were so elaborate,
Mhm.
like I couldn't just that birthday decide to tone it down.
Right.
She would have noticed.
Yeah,
So now we have made some shifts
we have.
to be a little more intentional.
Yes.
I saw this concept while I was like kind of collecting my thoughts for this episode.
Mm.
And it posed the question, has Pinterest, which I love Pinterest,
Yeah.
and Instagram
Mhm.
created birthdays to be mini weddings?
Ooh, kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about how much money it takes to get balloon arches and decorations,
What if you're not doing it at your house, renting out a space?
which
Yeah,
people do this
it's-
every single year for their kids' birthdays.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, and I had looked at hosting her birthday at like other places before, and it'll be like $1,000.
Remember we were looking around?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally $700 to $1,200
Which
for
is
like an hour of like gymnastics or something.
absolutely insane.
And you have to eat their food.
Yeah.
I'm like, mm-mm.
Yeah, no. No.
If you haven't gotten to know us yet,
Yeah.
the last thing we would do is eat Little Caesars pizza and drink Mountain Dew for our kid's birthday party.
And overpay for it.
Yeah, it's never going to
Overpaying.
happen.
That could be another episode, overpaying for poison.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dude.
Yeah.
It's like those play places like
Right.
that don't let you bring outside food.
And they want you to buy their chicken nuggets or
It's not even like chicken nuggets. They'll have Dippin' Dots.
the nacho
and-
cheese
Yeah, and fake nacho
Yeah.
cheese and chips and candy.
and all the soda you want.
That's it.
Mhm.
Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
excuse me? I would literally rather eat that kid's dirty sock over there than go and eat any of that bullshit that
Yeah.
you're calling food.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
The dirty sock.
I'm like, sorry, kids, you got to starve
Yeah.
or we're going home.
It's wild that those places that are supposed to be like child friendly are all, it's almost like it's part of the branding that you
Mhm.
have to buy your
Poison them?
kid trash
Yeah.
and sugar
Yeah,
and
why?
processed stuff. It's so crazy.
And you know what's wild is I feel like so many parents, like if they put like, like at the airport, they have those little like refrigerated little sections where you like scan and go now.
Yeah.
The options aren't perfect, but like there'll be like
They're
a little
getting-
basket with like bananas and apples,
They're
and there'll
getting
be
better.
like hard-boiled eggs
Right.
and whatever. Yeah, like
yeah,
if you had that at kids' places, parents would eat it up.
for sure.
They
Yeah,
really
you
would.
You would crush it. Like if that was your kid. Like, I mean, granted, we are who we are, and
We're a niche.
we think a little differently.
But I think a lot of parents are realizing like that those types of foods affect their children.
For sure.
And
And
that they would
if there were more healthy options, I think that they'd be surprised at how many people decided to go that route now.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. But same thing with birthday parties, you know, it's a challenging one.
Yeah.
And I think we'll touch on this deeper probably on another episode, but we've like rewired how we navigate like Holland, our oldest, like going to other people's birthday
Yeah,
parties.
for sure.
And I think that kind of played into the desire to like change how we do birthdays
Mhm.
because I don't know, as we've gotten like more intact with like our values as a family, you start to realize like all the things we're doing to celebrate their birthday, which if we take it all the way back, I just shared is something that feels really special and important
Right.
to me.
Right.
The things that we're doing to like celebrate them are kind of superficial, and they're also serving who? Like the audience, right? Like, are they intentional to like your child?
Yeah, and I think a lot of the time when people are starting to put together a birthday party for their kid, it's not like what would be the first thing that my child would enjoy doing. It's kind of like what would everybody else like to do.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
totally.
It's kind of catered towards the other kids and making sure that everyone can come together to have a good time, rather than being like, what does my birthday kid want?
So, a mini wedding, is
Yeah.
it not?
You're right.
You're also
100%.
talking to people who have eloped.
Yeah.
But it's like a mini wedding.
Yeah.
You're putting so much money and planning
Mhm.
and like fancy whatever into this one event that's supposed to be about you
Celebrating your child.
and this other person. No, like a wedding though,
Oh,
like
okay,
you
yeah,
and this other person.
Mhm.
It's supposed to be your day and centered around you guys, but
Right.
you're so exhausted, worn out, dumping thousands of dollars into it that you can barely even like enjoy it.
Yeah.
Same thing with like birthday parties these days, I feel.
It is. I mean, that's pretty spot on, I think.
Right?
Yeah, the comparison is there for sure.
And you're going to do one of those every single year.
And it's not, I mean, obviously it's not on the same scale, but it can get there,
It totally can.
you know.
Well, and then you add on having more than one kid.
Oh yeah.
I think that's where,
multiple times a year.
yeah,
Yeah.
having Zeppelin, and they're exactly a month apart. Like Zeppelin is August 16th, Holland is September 16th.
Yeah.
I started to panic a little where I was like, oh my gosh, like,
Yeah.
am I really going to have these whole things? And also, like, are all our friends really going to want to come over and like do this party and buy a present and
Back
do
to
the whatever back to back? Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
No.
Um,
I gotta go back to their house again.
yeah. So I feel like that's where the idea really came to me, where I was like, we got to change this a little bit. This needs to feel more aligned with like who we are as a
For
family.
sure.
And I got to bring it in now because I've already set this expectation for our oldest, and I knew she would be potentially kind of disappointed, and that
Yeah.
crushes me.
For sure.
Because the last thing I want to do is her, you know, not make her feel super special on her
Right.
birthday.
Right. When I think that the way that, and I'll let you talk about it, but the way that you approached it, because this was your idea, I'll give you credit for that. It was something that you brought to me and were like, hey, I think we should kind of restructure how we do the birthdays.
Mhm.
And initially I was kind of confused on what you meant with that.
Yeah.
But I think that the way that it ended up working out really, really well.
Mhm.
And I love it now. Like, I think it's great.
Yeah.
And I think it's more, it's special for her. It was special for, I mean, like what we did with Zeppelin,
Yeah.
like that was cool and it was fun.
I think it was great. I enjoyed both of their birthdays so much.
Yeah.
And Zeppelin can't really understand it yet. So, you know,
Yeah.
I can't base it off of her enjoyment, but I think Colin had a good time too.
Oh yeah, I think she did too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I basically decided that this was actually a conversation that I was having with your sister,
Mhm.
My sister-in-law. We have babies that are 5 weeks apart.
Mhm.
So we're both kind of and they're a second, you know, so we're kind of navigating like, and they're also in August and September.
They're besties.
But like her kids are August and September. Mine are August and
That is
September.
weird. I kind of forget about that
I know.
sometimes.
They're
Yeah.
just a few days apart.
Mhm.
So we both were kind of like, you know, like,
Right.
what are we going to do for birthdays?
Yeah.
We got to really rethink this
Yeah.
year. And she helped brainstorm some of these ideas too, but we kind of decided together, like, we are only going to do these like big fancy birthday celebration whatevers on certain birthdays, on like
Mhm.
the big ones.
Yeah.
So like turning 5 is exciting, turning 10, turning 13.
Like milestone birthdays.
Yeah, turning 16, turning 18, right? Like those.
Right.
And then what's really cool is when we were like trying to calculate how old we would all be on certain birthdays. When Holland turns, I'll leave your age out
Okay.
for your dignity.
Yeah, thank you.
When Holland turns 16,
hmm
it'll be her golden birthday. She'll be 16 on the 16th.
That's cool.
Her younger cousin will be turning 13, which is kind of a like that's your first like teens, you know.
Right,
He'll be
okay.
turning 13.
Yeah.
And then the girls, so Zeppelin and Seven, they'll be turning 10. Which is also a big birthday. So we
yeah.
already decided we're just doing like a big family trip to Hawaii.
That sounds great.
Yeah, we already decided for all of us.
Perfect. How many years do we got? 10?
10 years. Yeah, 10 years from now.
Well,
yeah.
We could start planning.
I mean, I already have a Pinterest board.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we decided like only the big milestone birthdays like is when we'll pull out like the big guns on stuff.
Right.
But for the other ones, we want to be a little more intentional. And so for Holland, and I think each kid is different. Like each kid is going to be drawn to different types of celebrations. And I think that's the important thing.
For sure.
Is like what I think could be cool for her doesn't mean that she's going to think it's super cool.
Right.
What's challenging with Holland is she does like, she wants an audience. She totally does. Like she really does enjoy, like she wants it to be this shared experience with all of her friends.
Yeah. She's definitely, she likes the attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we don't know yet, but I feel like Zeppelin would be more like the just happy to hang out with my family kind of kid.
Yeah. We can pray.
Yeah, I know. So I proposed to Holland and I started laying these, like kind of planting these seeds maybe like 2 months before her birthday, just because I knew there's potential for disappointment that we're not going to be doing the whole thing. But I told her like she could either pick like an experience or a trip.
That's right.
So I was like, you could pick like going and getting pedicures or going to like this cute little like coffee shop that does this like girls like unicorn drinks and whatever, or you could go to the slime place. She loves slime.
Right.
You know, and depending on the place will depend on how many friends we can invite, because I was going to pay for like the kids.
Right.
And I was like, this can't get out of hand because that defeats the whole purpose of
and just take a few of her like close friends.
Just a few, close friends. Or we could like do a trip, like we could go like to the beach or whatever. And she was having the hardest time deciding, and I was like showing her pictures on everything and trying to hype certain ones up, and like we just were not getting anywhere.
She doesn't do, I mean, and she's 6, but she has a tough time pulling the trigger on the options.
I used to be like that too. It was like so hard for me to
because she wants all of them.
She wants them all. Yeah. And she kept trying to like be like, well, then we could do this and then go do this and then do that after. And I'm like,
you're like, but
I hear you.
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
But we're picking one.
Yeah, but we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we ended up landing on a staycation.
Yes.
Which was awesome.
It was great.
For us.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like I really tried to make it
her choice.
Well, as like special as possible for her to like really make it, because I know she wanted like a bunch of friends to come and do all the stuff with her. What kind of worked out is her birthday was on a Tuesday and she's homeschooled, so like all of her like other friends are in school and can't hang out on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, you know. It helped because I didn't have to be the bad guy to be like, well, actually, we're not inviting everybody to the hotel.
Turns out it was school.
Yep. Darn it. They're all at school.
School was the bad guy again.
But so we did the staycation. And I'm going to reverse it just a little bit. One, I was deciding the stuff for their birthday. I knew it was going to look different for Zeppelin because she was turning 1 versus turning 6 and has had this like fancy birthdays for the last 5 years. I wanted something special that I could use for both of them and I could use every single year.
Right.
So I landed on the idea and I got them these books off Etsy, and they have their names on it and their birthdays on it. And we've been doing a lot of Polaroids. Like we did a Polaroid every month of my pregnancy with Zeppelin and have done some little family Polaroid pictures. So for Zeppelin, I brought the book with me and I had just a couple of like my very close like friends come. I really wanted it to be like only the people that have actually spent time with her in the last year.
Yeah.
who really know her and she like knows them.
Mhm.
So that it felt like this intimate space instead of being like, oh, well, like I know you guys and you know my family
Right.
and we've invited you to stuff before. So
Yeah.
here's an invite.
Yeah.
We kept it very small and intimate, like my birth team,
Mhm.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
And our like
Yeah.
co-op friends. And I made her the cake, which I really wanted to do. And everybody brought like a little dish to share. And we did like a little picnic.
Right.
And I got my Polaroid picture of her with her little like party hat on and the
Mhm.
little cake that I made her. And then I brought the book and a pen and we passed it around and everybody just wrote like a little letter to her.
It's cute.
I loved it.
Super
It was
cute.
so sweet.
Yeah.
It was perfect. I literally cried.
Mhm. Well, the book's cute. Like, you did a nice job selecting the cute book that's like a keepsake.
Yeah, they're keepsakes. And so we'll pull it back out again on her second birthday and we'll do the same thing. We'll take the Polaroid. And it's my thought is that, and so I got one for Holland too. And my thought is this, that every year we'll take the Polaroid on their birthday and whoever's in their circle at that, you know, point in their life is going to write something in there. It's
Mhm.
almost like a yearbook,
Right.
which is cool because their kids are homeschooled and they don't get the yearbook experience.
Perfect.
And when they turn 18, I'm going to wrap it up and I'll probably sob my face off and I'm going to gift it to them
I know,
now
we
that they're all
probably-
grown up.
We both will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to gift it to them. And I hope that they will take it and look through it and just realize, like, as they're becoming this adult who's going to go step out into the real world, they're going to get this, like, memoir, you know, of, like, showing them how loved they were and are, how
Right.
worthy they
Yeah.
are, like, how many people, whether they're still in your life today or not, but that in every little season of who you were and as you were becoming who you are
Mhm.
now, like you were just surrounded by love.
Yeah.
It's so sweet.
And it's simple and easy.
It's so easy.
And I feel like, I mean, right now, you know, when you're younger, like you don't really care about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I think both the girls love books.
Yeah.
And I think as they get older and they look back on it, it's going to be really cool for them to see, like, oh, I remember that person, even if they're not in their life.
Exactly.
Like, you remember that in that year, and like we had this together and we did that.
Yeah.
So it's fun.
Memories.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then how cute to like pull your little Polaroids out and like look at the like
The progression.
You know, I wish Holland would have hers from when she was 1, but I think what I was thinking I might print
Mhm.
the birthday pictures from her first, second, third, fourth,
You
fifth,
just kind of fill it in.
and I'll put them in there
Yeah.
just in like a little envelope or something so
Yeah.
that she has them for, you know, when she turns 18 and wants to
that'd
look
be
back
perfect.
on all of them.
That'd be very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was a really special like addition. I'm super excited about it. I think it went great this year
Mhm.
and we will continue to do it every year.
Yeah.
And I think I got it like engraved or whatever. The
Mhm.
front, I think it says like the story of you. And
Oh,
then it
that's
says their
cute.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think I remember it saying something like
Yeah.
that.
Super cute.
Very cute. Good idea.
So we did that for Zeppelin's and then we pulled it out for Holland's.
Mhm.
And I had her take it to like her little homeschool co-op and the kids all like signed their little names in it. It's really cute.
Yeah.
You and I still need to write in both of them, by the way. We haven't
yeah.
done that before it's like next year.
Yeah.
We need to go in and write a letter.
Yeah, we can't make it a trend of like doing last year's for this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's not get into that
Let's
cycle.
not. Yeah.
But yeah, and then we did our staycation and I went and decorated like the hotel room with balloons and
When
the
you
happy
decorated the
birthday
house
sign.
too when she woke up.
Yeah, so that she came down to like
We had like some streamers. Very simple, but it was just enough to where it was exciting for her.
yeah, like I wanted to feel exciting. Like I want her
Mhm.
to come down and I want that to be the expectation every year. I want the girls to like go to sleep the night before their birthday and be so excited knowing that there's going to be like
Some sort of
little
little surprise
decoration
or something.
yeah, a couple little presents. And what I really like about that is I feel like it makes it very family centered.
Mhm.
Like we know the couple things that would make them really happy to receive as a gift.
Right.
And like I'm going to wrap them and I'm going to set them out for them. And then we get to all be together as they open them and
Yeah.
share in the enjoyment and the excitement of it all. It's almost
Right.
like Christmas morning. Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be intimate with your family.
For sure.
It's not a show. It's not like a invite the neighbors in and be like, watch us open these gifts, you
Right.
know?
Right.
I like the intimacy of it and it allows us to really enjoy the experience of it being
Yes.
like our kid's birthday.
Right. Rather than you're sitting
Hosting.
around and you're shredding it open just to get to the next thing.
And you're also like refilling the dishes that are out and like
Yeah.
helping somebody with whatever and showing someone the bathroom and
Mhm.
some kids throwing a tantrum over there. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, it's just so chaotic that you don't even really get to like enjoy those little moments
Mhm.
with your kid and your family.
Yeah. And when there's so much chaos already with having kids that age, it's like to have moments where you can see them enjoying what's going on without the distractions, I think is important.
Yeah, you get to like slow it down a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Because we did the same thing with Zeppelin. Like Holland, I let Holland stay up late and she came down with me and we like put streamers out for her
Yeah.
and she helped like set the presents up and stuff.
Oh yeah, that was cute.
And she went to the dollar store with me and we got balloons and
Mhm.
all that, you know?
Yeah.
And she thought it was so fun to like do
So
that for
fun.
her sister too. Now it's
Right.
this whole thing. Like, and I think it's important that we're like also kind of showing, you know, we only have 2 kids right now, but like showing Holland, like, it's thinking outside of yourself. Like a 6-year-old, it's very hard to do that.
It's fun, but also it can be fun to do things for the people that you love.
Yeah, that like, yes, your birthday is really cool
Mhm.
and you're excited for your birthday, but you can also be excited for sister's birthday.
100%.
And she picked, I forgot she did this. When we were at the dollar store to get balloons, she picked out a couple random things from the dollar like toy section
Mhm.
and a little bag and like paper and a card.
That's right. That's cute.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she like wrote in the card and stuff and like wrapped her little gift and she was so excited to like put it out and
Yeah.
have like Zeppelin open it.
It was very sweet.
It's so sweet.
Yeah.
See, and like those are memories that I think when I'm sitting here next year, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember 1 and I remember
Mhm.
6. Like,
Right.
because we slowed down
Definitely.
and we're more intentional.
No, I completely agree with that.
Yeah. But I think the connection over the chaos, that was really the ultimate goal. And just to actually get to like enjoy it. And then also show our kids that like you don't need gifts and big fancy parties and whatever.
Right.
How did you explained it the other day really well. I don't remember how you said it.
Put me on the spot.
But it was something just about like the presents, like teaching them that presents don't equal like happiness necessarily. Like they could find happiness in like the experience
Right.
and like
Right.
the way that they were made to feel.
Right.
Like that those things.
It's about the feeling that you get from the people that love you
Yeah.
rather than the thing that was presented to you that's supposed to like make you happy.
Yes, exactly.
So it's about the gift of giving
Yeah.
rather than the gift itself.
Yes. Exactly.
And
there it is.
I probably said it a little bit more eloquently.
No, I think that was
But,
great.
yeah.
No, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
And the thing is like you can open this present and be like, this is so cool. And then you forget about it and you like move on.
Right.
But I think that even if she can't fully understand it, neither of them can fully understand it just yet. I think that the way that they're made to feel will have way more long lasting effects
For sure.
to like feel just like deeply celebrated and cherished by their parents on their birthday.
I mean, even thinking back, like there's very few things that I got as a gift that I like really, really remember. And it's like a great, like ingrained in my memory, like something that I got that
Mhm.
I was like, that was the best thing ever.
Yeah.
There's very few of those. There's a lot more memories where I look back and I'm like, man, I had so much fun with these people that I love.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the memories that you actually look back on. And that's kind of what I was trying to explain to her.
Yes.
That it's
To
not
Holland.
it's not about the thing. It's about the shared experience with the people that you love.
Which is hard to understand at that age.
It for sure, because you're thinking, I mean, we live in a world that is centered around getting things and getting more stuff and
Yep.
more and what's next. And it's hard even, at a young age to get a child to understand that that's really not what it's about. But it is, once they start to understand it, I feel like that you can latch onto it.
Yeah.
And it becomes more a part of your life in other aspects as well.
I think so. The like snowball effect.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, we play a role in that. Like if we're also just thinking that like, oh, this is just what you're supposed to do for birthdays. This is what
Right.
everybody does. Like
Right.
I better keep up with everybody. You're potentially like, that's potentially bleeding into your child and their experience,
Mhm.
right? Like,
Well, they're looking at it for sure.
yeah.
They pick up on everything.
And I mean, you're shaping them for disappointment in the future because I don't know about you, but I have not had some big fancy birthday in many, 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 many years.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, and also like pretending like you're going to keep up with everybody else, especially now with the way that things are presented on social media
mhm,
and how easy it is to look into everybody else's life. But they're only posting the things that are exciting and happy.
the highlight reels.
Right. They're not posting about the fight that took place after the birthday celebration
Right.
or, you
Yep,
know,
totally.
everybody leaving the house and then you feel empty afterwards. It's like
Totally.
they're not posting any of that stuff. So it's really easy to fall down this rabbit hole of I need to feel the way that I see everybody else feeling,
Yeah.
but it's not real.
Yeah. You're just trying to look that way. You're not going to
Yeah,
feel.
it's a facade to be like, look how great my life is.
Mhm,
When behind all of that, there's probably a lot more going on,
probably.
and we don't get to see any of that.
I totally agree. And that's not to say, you know, if the big fancy birthdays are totally your thing, we're not trying to say you're like heartless,
Yeah, we'll
sad
still-
people.
If we'll still show up.
Yeah, of course.
We'll
Yeah.
still come.
But my hope is that if it's on your mind and you're feeling just kind of overwhelmed and bogged down by the like chore of doing these big fancy birthday celebrations, or it just doesn't feel right to you, like, here's your opportunity. Like,
There's other options.
yep, we give you permission, if nobody has before, to consider other options
Right.
and try it out. Because
And you can still make your kid feel special,
yep,
and it can still be all about them
yep,
in ways that it probably would be less about them in those traditional celebrations.
yeah,
So I mean, it's definitely, you're not doing a disservice to your kid. I think at the end of the day, you're doing more for them in the long run.
I think so. I definitely think so.
This episode of the Lone Wolf Podcast is brought to you by Heart and Soil's Whole Package Supplement. Yes, the one with the actual testicle in it. You can keep pounding energy drinks and praying for a miracle, or you can fuel your body with real deal nutrients straight from nature's multivitamins. Beef liver, heart, blood extract, and yes, a little ball power. If you've ever thought, man, I wish I could bottle masculinity, congrats, Heart and Soil already did it. Packed with bioavailable nutrients, this stuff is designed to help you feel like the primal beast you were meant to be, not some limp noodle scrolling TikTok at 2 a.m. So get your vitamins and your minerals with a dash of testosterone straight from nature herself, because nothing says I care about my health like swallowing a little testicle. Use code LONEWOLF for 15% off your first order. Heart and Soil. Fuel up, get primal, and straight from the pack.
Want to make your neighbors think you're crazy? Offer the neighborhood kids cod liver oil smoothies. Plot twist: little Johnny clears his brain fog, finishes his homework in 5 minutes, and even remembers where he left his shoes. Around here, cod liver oil is our secret weapon. My baby gets drops in her kefir like it's baby brain fuel, and I toss the gel into my smoothies to keep my omega-3s on point. Thing is, cod liver oil isn't some new crunchy mom trend. For generations, it was the nutritional insurance policy, filling the gaps of our modernized diets. Baby books from back in the day even had a line to check off when cod liver oil was given, right between contact naps and cloth diaper changes. You can't just trust any cod liver oil supplement, though. Most are heated, processed, and stripped of their goodness. Green Pasture keeps it old school, with fermented, unheated, high vitamin cod liver oil that actually delivers. Go to greenpasture.org and use code LONEWOLF at checkout for 10% off, because Johnny deserves sharp focus and shoes that stay found. You know, a detail that I completely forgot to mention,
What?
and I don't know how both of us did not think of it.
What?
Zeppelin's birthday cake.
Oh, yeah.
How come neither of us thought to share that? I feel like that's like one of our like go-to stories. We share that with everybody.
I mean, it's the most
Anybody
delicious
who wants
cake.
to listen will tell you about it.
Yeah. It's the most delicious cake I've ever had. And the ingredients are great.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that it was first created
I was gonna say,
has quite the story.
yeah. So, I had this idea when I was pregnant with Zeppelin. I love like little like, I don't know, tradition stuff. Like
Mhm.
it really gets me going.
Yeah.
And so when I was pregnant with her, I really wanted to have some sort of shared experience for all of us, like after she was born, like not just me and you, but like our whole birth team, because our birth team are also good friends of ours, you know, like, and I wanted it to feel like the celebration
Right.
after the whole journey. to get to the point of having a baby in our arms. Like, we went through so much.
It was a lot.
I wanted us to all celebrate together. So it's like, you know what? I should find a recipe for a cake and I should make a birthday cake for her.
Mm-hmm.
And so once she's born, I just imagined us like getting tucked into bed and we bring out this cake that I like made from scratch and we would all cut a slice. I just imagine like you and I sitting in bed and me holding like our baby and like everybody's around us and we would all just like share this cake together.
Beautiful picture.
I know.
Yeah.
Birth, in case anybody was wondering, birth never goes exactly as planned. So no, that is not what happened. But I did make the cake while I was probably 5 or 6 centimeters dilated.
Yeah. Full on contractions.
Yeah.
I was watching UFC fights.
Yep.
In the other room, and
which in fairness, like he did offer a handful of times if I like needed his support, and I just didn't want it. Like I know
you pretty well, and I know when you want to be left alone.
Yep.
And I know if you have your mind set to something that you want to do, you're going to do it, and there's really not much I can do to change that.
It's black cat energy.
Yeah.
Okay?
So when you started making the cake, and then I would hear like mixing and doing all this stuff, and then all of a sudden you're, oh, like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. And then you keep making it. She made the whole fucking cake in between every contraction.
Yep. I remember like I was trying to go through the ingredients, like the ingredient list. And each like single ingredient that you would add, I would add the one ingredient and then I'd have a contraction. And I would have to like put my head on the counter and like rock my hips and like breathe through it. And then I come back through and I'm like, okay, I have like 3 minutes now to get the next ingredient prepped. And then I get the next ingredient, put in the bowl, and then I have another contraction.
I remember it so vividly. I remember walking into the kitchen and you had your head down on the...
Yeah, I was kept like doing that.
Yeah, on the quartz. And I was like, how's it going? And you're like, I'm good. I'm almost done. And then you would kind of like get yourself back moving around. And it was a lot of that. But you did. You finished the cake.
Yeah.
It's impressive.
I know.
It's very impressive. And it was a delicious cake.
It's such a good cake. Well, we had done a couple trial runs of it prior because I want to make sure.
That's right. Yeah.
It's always scary. Like if you're going to make food for like a group of people, you don't want to make something that sucks. Like that's like my biggest fear, I think.
Yeah.
It's in my top 5 biggest fears. If
then
I'm being
you end
honest.
up getting a last minute cake mix from the grocery.
Don't get me started. Yeah.
But that cake is delicious and it was an impressive performance.
Yes. So what's fun about that is we'll share her full birth story at another time. But I was not able to get tucked into bed after her arrival. So we did not all share cake together, but people did. Like I made sure, like I called our birth assistant and I was like, Ashley, please like take a slice of cake and like make sure, well, Sarah was with me. I was like, make sure like Regina and everybody else like gets a piece of cake because it's really important to me.
Yeah.
And they did, and they all like took a slice, and then brought us some. But now, like, to me, this is Zeppelin's cake. And so like I made it for her first birthday as well. Perfect. Yeah, and it's so special to me. So like I love that little tradition. If anybody is listening to the idea, you're more than welcome to take it. I think it's such a fun tradition. I'm planning on doing it with all the future babies, and that's like their cake. And I hope that I am making this chocolate zucchini cake for Zeppelin on her 40th birthday. You know what I mean? Like I hope that it is something that she will always remember. Like that's her. I
mean, I have you make it now for my birthday too.
Yeah, that's true. It is really good.
Yeah. And you did end up getting a piece.
Yeah. We didn't think I did not think that I did, but there is photograph proof.
Photo log proves it. Yep.
There's photographed proof. Yeah. I don't remember it. To be honest, I probably took a bite and was like, take a picture. And then I don't think I wanted to eat it. I had no appetite.
It was a hectic night.
It was a hectic night. Yeah. Look, I picked another scab and my foot's bleeding.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Whoopsies. That's my bad.
So let's talk about these mosquitoes now.
Yeah, and your conspiracy theory.
God.
Now you have some conspiracy idea in your head. Is it true? Is there?
I didn't go down the rabbit hole yet, but I have like previously dabbled in some mosquito conspiracies, and I believe they genetically modified some mosquitoes
I feel like I've seen that before.
and then released them into the wild. I think it was on an island in like Massachusetts or something like
I
that.
think I've heard that before too.
Yeah, to like eradicate Lyme disease, maybe.
Weird.
Maybe I'm conflating two stories, but
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
So that's why I initially associated mosquitoes with conspiracy, because
Yeah.
one, I grew up here. I don't ever remember having mosquitoes here.
Yeah. It's weird.
And I know they're around like swampy areas, stuff like that,
Yeah.
but they're not like in your house. They're not.
Since I've lived here, I've never had a single mosquito bite until this summer.
I would only get mosquito bites in Lake Tahoe when we were there, like
Yeah.
at night,
Yeah.
which is a way different climate.
Well, and I grew up in California, and like you would get mosquito bites.
Yeah.
I've never had mosquito bites this bad before.
And
The
we
only
are-
other time is when we went to, I think it was Honduras or Costa Rica.
Mhm.
I remember I had so many scabs because I pick everything.
You do,
Like I had so many
Mhm.
mosquito bites.
and we're all eaten up.
This is this is worse, I think, than
I can probably count 5 or 6 on my body right now.
there's one
and-
right here that's literally like throbbing.
Yeah, you've got
It's, like,
bad ones.
Oozing and
They get you pretty good. Our beautiful little baby has a couple.
I think because my phone is listening to mosquitoes,
Mhm.
I just got this like stupid, probably like AI thing about if you get like a lot of mosquito bites, like here's why.
Mhm.
And that if you like, none of them are
God.
good. If you sweat a lot,
Yeah.
which I am, I'm a sweaty girl, unfortunately. I run hot. Yeah. If you're typically like somebody who runs warmer, which is
Okay.
me, Ann Zeppelin, she got
Mhm.
that from me. On the
Mosquitoes
other,
come for you?
yeah. And then
Really?
the other one was like, if you're a heavy breather, all the like CO2 that you put off, I guess, like attracts them.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know.
That's
It
interesting.
instantly made me hold my breath. I don't know if it's true or not, but I don't like it.
Damn.
Okay, so tips for families. If you're thinking about maybe doing something similar to what we've kind of done, or you're just, I don't know, starting to question it all and you want to dial it in, bring it in a little bit.
Mhm.
I like the idea of like still offering the choice, like I
Yeah.
did with Holland. Like you pick what you want it to be, but I offered her, like you could have an experience or you could have a trip.
Mhm.
That way she still feels like has some control and she's picking which one she wants.
Mhm.
But the option is not like having 50 people over to our house and a bounce house and whatever.
And it
That's-
doesn't even have to be that elaborate. Like a trip can get expensive.
Totally.
It can be like a day trip or like an outing
Yeah.
or like a park that they like to go to,
Yeah.
or
You could camp in
whatever.
the backyard. Set
That-
up tents in the backyard.
that would
and,
actually
like,
be really fun.
right?
Yeah.
Like there's so many fun things that you could do.
Yeah.
One of the ideas that I was really like, I was trying to nudge her a little bit towards certain ones, was doing the projector in the backyard.
That's
and then
right.
she could invite some friends and I was like, I'll make some, snacks and whatever, and they could watch a movie out on the
Yeah.
projector.
A backyard hang is great with a
Yeah.
couple friends.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
She was really considering that one. But yeah, I think budget friendly for sure. You have the choice. I mean, if you don't mind like spending the extra money on birthdays, like some
Right.
people are all, are totally for that. But you also don't have to. Like, this is your permission. You do not have to spend a ton of money. Save the money and buy the couple gifts that, your kid really wants or needs. For Zeppelin's birthday, also, I just asked for no gifts. I didn't want a bunch of stuff,
What did you say earlier? Something over chaos.
Connection over chaos.
I like that.
Yeah.
Connection over chaos. That's a good thing to remember when you're planning it or giving options.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and then define it for your family.
Yeah.
Like, what does connection mean to you and what does
Right.
chaos mean to you?
Right.
Some people have a higher tolerance for all this stuff. Some people are out here like hosting people in their home and they absolutely hate doing that type of stuff.
For sure.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Do not do it.
Yeah, don't do it. You don't have to.
You don't. There's
It's
so
not-
many other ways that you could celebrate your kid.
You're not obligated to. Family members will get over it. Tell them that's the other thing is you have to explain
Yep.
to family members kind of what you're doing.
Yep.
Because then they might feel like, why am I not getting invited to the child's birthday?
That was like one of my exact points was like how to like gently set expectations with
Yeah.
like friends and family.
Yeah.
Because if they're used to like being invited to all your stuff and now all of a sudden you're not sending out invites, like
or they see like a story that you're like, oh, celebrating
yeah.
Holland or Zeppelin, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the fuck?
The thing ultimately, I say this in many places, but like the most important thing is you and your family.
Right.
Don't do anything to like appease somebody else.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Their thought and opinion is so fleeting. Like they might feel some type of way and then they're going to move on, you know.
They're going to forget about you later on that day.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
what matters more is the way that your child is made to feel on this birthday, the way that you guys are feeling as a family. Like,
right.
That matters so much more. So, like, do not stress about those things. But of course, you can do it kindly.
Yeah.
You can do it gently. If there's family members or friends that you're worried about, like send them a text in advance and just be like, hey, you know, our family has been thinking a lot about the way that we celebrate birthdays and we are going to change things up a little bit and we're going to do some, you know, a big party you know, on their next milestone birthday and we can't wait to have you there.
Right.
But
Or
this year we're doing this. Like,
let's get dinner. And
yeah, or
we can celebrate how you want to that night.
Yep,
whatever. You know?
Exactly. We did that. Yeah, with the girls, like, you know, with my family lives here and with them, we were like, we'll do like a little dinner.
And it was great.
Meet for coffee, whatever. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do that.
Right.
And then the fun keeps going for Holland, you know, like she's had so many different birthday celebrations.
Yeah. It's like birthday week.
Yes. Yeah. Another point that I had, and I already kind of mentioned this, but working on your like language around it all. So instead of asking your kid like, what did you get? What did you whatever? Instead be like, how did you feel?
That's right. I remember you saying that.
And I really liked it. So like looking back, I think we tried it out with Holland. Like looking back, instead of being like, oh, what was the favorite thing that you got or the favorite thing that you did? It was like, well, what did you think about your birthday? Like, how did it make you feel?
Yeah. Like what made you feel the most happy?
Yeah. And it allows them to put the pieces together and be like, oh man, I actually felt really special and I felt really loved and I felt really cared for.
Yeah.
Which, like, if you're having this chaotic birthday and they only see mom and dad one time in passing, the feeling might be a little different.
A little different for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost in the chaos of it all.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I have on here, unless you have anything else, is just give yourself permission to say no.
Yeah.
It's okay to say no to having 30 children and a bounce house and a balloon artist and a face painter and a whatever. Yeah. If that doesn't feel right to you, don't do it.
Right. Again, it comes down to a lot of times we start to do things because we think that people are watching and there's an expectation.
Yep.
And I can promise you that nobody's going to care a day later.
No.
2 days later.
They're not.
They're all going to move on. They're all going to have the next thing that they're going to get upset about or the next thing that's going to fall in line. It's like certain people you're never going to be able to please.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, maybe you need to reevaluate how much influence they actually have in your life.
And how much energy you're putting into it, because take that energy and just direct it to your kids and your family and stuff.
Yeah.
If you feel at home here, leaving a 5-star review helps other families find their way too.
Come hang out with us on socials at Lone Wolf Podcast, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what's next.
Remember, sometimes you have to stray from the pack to discover where you truly belong. Until next time, loners.